Hey, let's get straight to the BS. You already know what 2K gonna come with. Same thing every time. Let's get to it, man. I'm gonna play the game, try to blow it from it, but good lord, when I do, gone. So far, nothing. Just sweat. Cap. Cap. There's no way you can put 9,000 animation in the game. You can put 900, but 9,000. Let's go, get some money. They playing. Hell yeah, I make some millions on my tools. Hell yeah, I make some millions on my merch too. I got yellow diamonds, Super Saiyan Goku. Deed, killers on Pro Tools. I seen everybody talking about that move. That's hard, but you're never gonna be able to do it. So I mean, it being in the game is cool, but you're not gonna be able to do it on nobody that's good. This basically give your hypes up like, damn, I want to use that animation. I want to do that. You're not gonna do it, cause I'm gonna send that shit. I ain't got no motion. What's that say that? Sound like a bunch of shit that's gonna give Locks the advantage. To be honest with you, so took always changing the defense but keeping the offense the same. They're saying they revamped the dribble system or whatever. I guess just so it could favor the defense. Defense just basically telling me from these words they get more animations on defense, more bumps, more not even bumps. You probably gonna be guided out of bounds now. Guided back court. You ain't gonna be able to go left, right, straight, nothing. Just pass the ball. In my teeth, in my teeth. I be doing down with on my feet, on my feet. That's the thing about my trick or treat. You better play your cards right than I ever reach. I push you on the knees. Yeah, I ripped it 5, but I push you 6 feet. Brian to be in the game is probably the hardest thing in the trailer. Not gonna lie to you. Everything else mid. That's it. That's it. Let me be honest. If you play Park, buy this. Play my team, buy this. If you support the WNBA or whatever, and your girl, buy this. If you're nigga and support the NBA and WNBA, go ahead. I mean, buy this or this. Don't go to these two. Only if you play my team. This cover very plain and dull. It's just no effort in these. This is okay. Half man, half amazing. I like it. I could have did better, but it's okay. I mean, same game. New sweat. Same game, new faces. Same game, new everything. Only thing I seen difference probably the trailer, not trailer, but the.
Welcome to our first NBA 2K25 Courtside Report. Today we'll be talking about gameplay, which is powered by ProPlay. I'm Alexis Morgan, and joining me today is Gameplay Director for NBA 2K25, Mike Wang. Mike, what's going on?
Oh, it's great to be here, Alexis. So ProPlay is an exciting new technology that we introduced last year, and it allows us to take real NBA footage and translate that directly to the on-court gameplay. So it brings a whole new level of realism and authenticity to the gameplay experience.
So what can you tell us about the new dribble engine in NBA 2K25?
This is one of the most amazing upgrades that we've had to our engine, probably in 15 years. So this is a new dribble engine built from the ground
up. So we were saying the game was exactly the same. Well, nah, Mike. Good to know, buddy.
That takes basically all of these Pro Play animations that we have, over 1,500 animations, and it dynamically creates all of the movement and all the transitions that.
I look like Kyrie's dribble move in 2K16. That shit Fredo used to spam.
You need to make the dribble move exactly the way you want it to move. We've had 9,000 new Pro Play animations to the game this year. A lot of them are shots, signature shots. So nearly every player in the league now has a signature shot. One of the cool things that we added was this feature called signature go-to shots. So if you remember in 2K24, you could flick the right stick up and you could do a little size-up sequence to get open, right? In 2K25, if you hold the right stick up, you can do a size-up sequence that branches directly into your jump shot. So it's a nice way to get open and get some shots off.
Year, ain't it?
Let's say a player wants to recreate moves from their favorite NBA superstar. How does Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting do that?
Yeah, so Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting is probably one of my favorite features of the game because it's just a new way to play, new way to shoot. So in the past, it's always been the same, right? You hold a button down, release it to get your shot off. With Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting, what you want to do is you want to try to match the rhythm of the player's shot. So you pull the right stick down, and when he gets to his set point, you push the right stick up in rhythm with how he shoots in real life. So if you master rhythm shooting, you can actually be much better than someone who uses traditional, regular button shooting. If you're, just want to play casually, you're just picking up the game for the first time, put it on low, or put it on real player percentage, and just try to take good shots. And as you get better at the game and kind of master your timing, bump up to high, and you're going to see that you're going to perform way better than you did with the other profiles. There's a new shot canceling feature. So what it allows you to do is to break out of any advanced shot. And just like the go-to shots we talked about.
That been in the game. Not a lot of people knew about it. That been in the game because I do it. So I've seen them do it. I've seen YouTubers do it. And people do it accidentally. I've been in the game, but it wasn't as manual as you wanted to do it. You can do it, go back. Sometimes he'll drop it, or sometimes he'll just stop. You couldn't do it as much as you wanted to, but you can do it. It was on the game. I think Mike just made it to where you can do it every time if you want to.
So with your go-to shots, you can break out at any time. So if you start one, you're holding the stick up, and then you see the defense collapse, or you see an opening, you can flick the right stick to do another move to like chain out of it, or you can just throw the left stick and take a lay into the basket. It's like a way more robust hesitation feature.
Mike, you know the saying, offense wins games, but defense wins championships. So what does this mean in NBA 2K25?
Well, yeah, defense is a huge part of the game. It's something that's people don't always look at it as being the coolest part of the game, but it's the most important part, I think, to win games. So, there's a number of new defensive mechanics and upgrades to this year's system. One of my favorites is one we're calling the defensive movement system. And so if you're holding down the interior system, one of my favorites is one we're calling the defensive movement system. And so if you're holding this to this year's system, one of my favorites is one we're calling the defensive movement.
Shot. I'm pulling that. That nigga been open.
System. So if you're holding down the intensity trigger, you can slide left and right laterally or forward and back even.
Animations. Told you. You can put more animations. You just trying to stop offense from doing anything. You niggas play like a 9 and up AAU team. Dribble. I want to play like the 60s, the 70s. Just going around one hand, throwing the ball. Or they got these old Tony Allens on defense. This is an animation. Look. It's a long animation.
And so if you're holding down the intensity trigger, you can slide left and right laterally or forward and back even, and you can cut off the ball handler. And if
you know damn well when Wembanyama is not stopping Giannis from going to the paint. That's one thing he ain't gonna do. So imagine if I'm guarding a point guard and you guarding. Imagine if I'm the point guard, I'm 6'4", whatever, and I'm guarding a small forward at 6'8". I'm gonna lock his ass up just from this animation every time.
You can
dumb shot. Look at this.
Anticipate well, and you do it at the right time. You can.
So now I can't even go to gold on locks. Isolation. I'm gone. He gonna pull this bullshit. Ball gone. That way.
Cause them to lose their dribble or pick up their dribble. You know, if you're the on-ball, lockdown defender kind of guy, then that's the thing.
I bet Mike's favorite position on the game is a lockdown, and his favorite spot is a corner. I'm telling you, Mike is a lockdown, bro. That's all he worry about is defense. We tired of hearing defense. Let's hear some offense. Let me throw the ball over the nigga head or something.
I want to master it.
How can players level up and get that win in NBA 2K25?
Well, 2K25 this year is all about personalization and customization and accessibility. So whether you want to take on some of the new stuff we talked about, the advanced rhythm shooting mechanic, or if you're less familiar with 2K, there's a new feature called Learn 2K off the main.
Mike, I ain't gonna be able to afford on this. Not about we talking about them VC prices, buddy. Ronnie, ALD, I think he went to NBA Live. Am I gonna be able to buy these animations? Cause I don't think so. I want Stephen Curry, rhythm shooting dribble, whatever you want to call it. That motherfucker gonna be $7,000. I want Kevin Durant, $12,000. I want LeBron, the Lee fuck you, $30,000. I'm not gonna be able to afford this, Mike. I'm getting default 1, Pro 1. That's what I'm getting. Elite 2. I'm getting that.
Menu where you can jump in, and whether you're a novice at the game or you've been playing for years, there's something for you to learn. There's a basic tutorial, advanced tutorials, controller mappings. There's
okay, I like that.
Mini game tutorial, advanced tutorials, controller mappings. There's mini games and drills and all kinds of just different ways to practice, learn plays, everything. So if you want to learn the game and get better at 2K, it's first.
Why was that animation so long?
Learn plays, everything. So if you want to learn the game and get better at 2K, it's the first place you should go.
Look how long it took him to get off the animation. In Park, this is a 80% smothered slightly early.
Thank you so much, Mike, for joining us today and talking through all of the new 2K25 gameplay features. I'm so excited to see how Pro Play is evolving.
Well, thanks so much for having me, Alexis. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to the 2K community. It's your feedback that helps us shape the game to be what it is today.
I'm not doing that. You're not doing it in Park. You're not doing it on the computer. It's how a computer really be guarding you in Park and Pro-Am and Rec. As soon as you shoot it, 80%. That shit ain't working. Keep 1,000. That shit ain't working. If Mike make this work, this'll be the worst 2K in the world. If a nigga sidestep in my face and I can't contest it, I quit. I don't know if be controlling these niggas. Like, I think they be, well, obviously, I think they be intentionally letting them shoot the shot and contesting late. Ain't nobody contesting that late.
And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to the 2K community.
W trailer.
It's your feedback that helps us shape the game to be what it is today.
There's no way, the moment I see a nigga do this, I don't go up. Hey man, that's all it is. You play Park, buy the cheapest one. Play my team, buy the highest one. It's up to you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you're new. The video is too long. I'm out, man.